welcome to the Norm spinoff Hyperbolic review. I am your host X, also known as Young Technicolor Freeman, and on these reviews, as always, is my co-host Pooja.
That's me. Hi.
That's Pooja. Hello.
That's Pooja.
And on these returning, actually, you were here last time.
I've been
You
here
were
for like
absent
He lives
time.
here.
Yeah, I
He lives
live
in that
here.
closet right over there.
Right,
It's my favorite closet.
and that's where we keep his program as well.
Yeah, that's
Oscar Oolong.
that's the monkeys from
From what?
from Wicked.
Oh, that is. Yeah. I thought you were talking about Nope. We've done a lot of reviews. We've done a lot of
We're
reviews
talking
in
about
this room.
Wicked. There's got to be
They
some
did
mention of
not
monkeys.
sound like that.
They sounded
Oh,
like
in the beginning of the movie, they did.
Well, they didn't really talk at all in the movie at all.
No, they didn't speak any words. They took that speech away from them.
We'll get into that.
We'll get into it. So, as new movies come in the theaters, we are going to be doing companion reviews on related movies. So we have a new movie in theaters, Wicked for Good, or Wicked Part 2, the epic conclusion to the incredibly long, incredibly magical Wicked Part 1, So be sure to leave us a like, because the movie that we're going to be talking about in this one is Wicked Part 1. So, Pooja, what was the synopsis? What's the story about?
So Wicked is the first part of a prequel to Wizard of Oz, essentially. So it's about the Wicked Witch, Elphaba, and Glinda the Good in their youth. They form an unlikely friendship, and then they eventually go down their own paths to shape who they are, who we know them as in the Wizard of Oz.
So we're just going to rank it, and then we're just going to be spoiling it. So it's loved it, liked it, disliked it, cheeks. So, Oscar, start us off, bro. Wicked Part 1, a.k.a. Wicked Forever, the first half.
I liked it.
Liked it.
I liked it.
Okay.
So I don't know how y'all feel about musicals. I'm not like gung ho about them, but I do like them. I do enjoy them. One of my favorites is Les Mis. Les Miserables is probably one of the best.
Okay.
I've seen it actually like an actual play, and I've seen the
Yeah.
movie like so many times. I haven't really seen like a bunch of other ones. I've seen
Like musicals or musicals made into a movie?
like musicals or musicals made into a movie.
Okay.
Like, I'm like impartial to them, so it's whatever. But Wicked, I didn't really mind like that much.
Okay.
That's why I didn't like love it, which is like something that my cousins in Bolivia were like distraught when I first watched it
Really?
like a month ago. They were like, "You have to love it," and I'm like, "No, I don't."
You don't have to love everything.
So,
Yeah.
so by nature, you didn't love it because it's a musical, but did you love Les Mis?
I love Les Mis.
Okay.
Because the story in Les Mis is like so captivating. It's also like a period piece, so that's what makes it so good for me, at least.
Oh, you're a big history nerd?
A little bit. I like history.
Well, I didn't know that.
Especially when you tie it in with like, fictional stuff. It's really cool. But for Wicked, I mean, I don't know. It was something with like the first like hour and a half that I was just kind of bothered by. I'm not really sure what. Maybe it was because of like Ariana Grande's acting. I felt like was a little off to me. And which is weird.
Yeah, kind of.
Which is weird because I'm a big Ariana Grande stan. Like I love Ariana Grande. I've seen her live.
In movies, though? Or okay, in live?
No, in a musical sense, like
Okay,
in a
wow, really?
music sense. Yeah,
Okay.
I've seen her live. I've seen her perform like all of her famous songs, whatever.
Yeah.
But
You watched the spin-off Cat and Sam from Victorious and
I did
iCarly?
not watch that. No, but I did watch a little bit of Victorious solely because she's in it. But,
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Like, it wasn't until like the very end where it like really sold me.
Oh, the end. Wow.
Yeah, the ending
Okay.
really sold me. But other than that, like, I don't know. It was okay. I liked it.
All right. Pooja, what'd you think about it?
We need to have a neutral rating because, like, honestly, I don't really care about The Wizard of Oz or Wicked.
No neutral. You got to take a stand.
I guess I liked it. It's like, I in the beginning, I didn't really care. I didn't really like it. I was kind of like, ugh,
Right.
I can't believe I have to watch this. You owe me $10 now.
It's free on Amazon Prime.
It's free on Amazon Prime.
Free on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, no, it's free. It's regular free. Oh, yeah, if you pay for Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
But it's free.
I couldn't log in, so I had to rent it twice.
I would have gave you the login, but
Whatever.
go ahead.
Have Amazon Prime. Anyway. Yeah, the beginning, I don't know what it is about the beginning either, but like I agree, I couldn't really get into it. I don't know, maybe I'm just old and I'm like, I don't really care about students like bumbling about and I'm just past that. We all graduated years ago.
Oh, really? Took you back to college, and you're like, I don't want to be here.
I didn't even go to college. I went to beauty school. That was
Beauty college, I think they coined it. No, it's not a technical school.
Yeah, technical school.
Oh, okay.
And then the last half,
Okay.
I think, was a little bit more, I don't want to say entertaining, but it was more interesting to me, I guess, because it's where all the drama happens. That's where all the good stuff happens, I think.
That's where it turned into like a Marvel movie, and I'm like, oh my god.
A Marvel movie.
What do you mean?
Like an action, like she has like by the end. When you say the end, I'm thinking of after they meet the wizard. So all that stuff, like once they actually, even before then, and once they get to Oz or the Emerald City, that's when it became like really like CGI, and I don't want to say volume, but that's where it felt like a big production movie.
I feel like the entire movie was like that. I mean, they did use a lot of practical sets and stuff I know of, but anyway, maybe we should talk about that later.
Go ahead.
But yeah, I mean, I guess I liked it. I think I would put it on in the background. I'm not gonna lie, I skipped through all the songs because I was like, I don't have time for this. I don't want to sit here.
It's a musical.
I don't care.
Do you
not.
So I'll just get into it now a little bit because Oscar gave me his. How do you feel about musicals?
I don't really care for musicals. I don't really watch them. I've only seen a few of them in real life. Like the only musicals that I can think of that I actually enjoy are La La Land, which I'm sure for like musical experts are like, of course you like La La Land.
I haven't seen it, but
It has an Oscar. It's whatever.
I don't know, but that's like a discussion for another time.
I thought Moonlight had that Oscar. It's a different Oscar.
Is
No.
Moonlight a musical?
No, but I thought La La Land.
It was a mistake.
Right.
So what happened was that they announced Moonlight as having like the Oscar, but it was actually La La Land.
No, the other way
okay.
around.
Anyway.
No, it's the way I'm talking about, bro.
Really?
Yes.
We lost, by the way, but,
Guys, I'm sorry. No, there's a mistake. Moonlight, you guys won Best Picture.
Moonlight won. This is not a joke.
Anyway, so yeah, La La Land, and then I guess you could classify it as a musical. There's a lot of songs in it, but Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's about it. And then like, as far as like actually seeing like an actual musical,
Yeah.
I haven't had the opportunity to go to many. I don't even know if I've been to anything other than the Back to the Future musical.
Oh yeah.
And that's like completely different because I've always been a fan of that movie.
But how did you feel about, because Wicked is a reinterpretation, but it's also kind of original, whatever, of the Wizard of Oz, but it is made like a musical on purpose. So how did you feel about the Back to the Future musical? Because didn't you guys see what is it, Hugh Jackman in the musical?
That's not.
That wasn't a musical. That
was a
a
show.
Concert.
A concert?
Yeah, it was like a
he
show.
was singing a selection of songs from his musicals.
I would define
So
a musical as having like a story that
Told through music.
told through music.
Okay.
Like Hugh Jackman, I mean, he was telling
It was
stories.
a concert.
Yeah.
It was a Hugh Jackman
Right.
concert. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not the same. I mean, what was the question again?
Just about like musicals in general, because you said you liked the Back to the Future musical because of the Back to the Future, but do you feel like the story...
I don't know. I think it's because I would rather see a musical live as
Right.
it's intended to be.
Right.
It's very...
I think so too.
I mean, that they did a good job. Like they always have to do their best they can to adapt it to a movie, but it's two completely different mediums. So
Yeah, there are some shots
I don't know.
too.
Like I would rather see Wicked on Broadway if I ever got the chance. I don't need to sit in my living room and watch a movie about. I mean,
Or a theater.
and like with La La Land, that's different because like it was made to be a movie.
Yeah.
Like it didn't come from like a stage play originally, a stage musical. So
okay.
I don't know. I'm not really an expert on this kind of thing, but I think it just comes back down to like, I'm not a huge Wizard of Oz fan. So
Either?
it's like really, I grew up watching it, but like, it's cute and all. But I mean, I always tell people I find the production hell it went through more fascinating
I know.
than the actual movie.
Right, yeah. So I was going to talk about that, but I was like, nah, let me just...
But yeah,
I'm
I
sure we'll
guess
get
I
back
can
to
say
it.
like
Good.
I liked it,
Yeah.
but if I have to be honest, I would be like, I don't really care. I'm neutral. Like you can put it on, I'm not going to pay attention.
Right, but you didn't dislike it. But like Oscar
No,
said...
it's not a bad movie by any means. I don't think I've
Yeah.
seen bad movies.
well,
And like, I don't know, like, I'm surprised you say that about Ariana Grande, because I think everybody did a good job as far as performances. Like, I believed it. I mean, towards the end when it got really emotional, like, as much as I don't care, like, I started to actually care about these characters.
There was one scene I
think,
cared.
Yeah, I do think that they did do a really good job. And I actually, I'm not a fan of Ariana Grande. I listen to some of her music here and there, but like, I really liked her in the role. I think she did a good job. I think she was fun, cute.
Maybe,
she did everything she needed to.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the character itself of Galinda that I
You're
just
not used to seeing her like that.
She's a bad guy, bro.
Not even
She's
that.
been a bad guy for a long
She's
time.
not. I wouldn't say
She's not a
like-
bad guy.
She is a bad
She's
guy.
I think this movie like makes it pretty obvious that like it's not black or white. It's not good or evil. People have different sides.
Yeah, everybody's
Humans are
terrible. I have a
human.
note here that says everybody in this movie is terrible.
Everybody in real life is terrible too. We've
I'm
all
not terrible.
done shit.
I'm not terrible.
You're not. You are terrible.
I'm terrible.
You are
You
terrible.
owe me $10.
Yeah.
You should have watched it on Amazon Prime. Fucking
My dad
Frankenstein.
wasn't in the house to give
Frankenstein
me
was free as well on Pluto TV.
Pluto TV.
Pluto TV.
Only poor people.
What the heck is Pluto TV?
Exactly. See.
What?
Whatever.
Which Frankenstein? I went on the internet archive and found 1931 Frankenstein.
Oh, I rented it. So.
No, 1931 is on HBO Max, and the other one is on Pluto TV.
Oh, I rented it. Like, I think I bought it before it came out on like
Oh, yeah,
free streaming, and I was
you
like,
did, yeah,
well,
you sent the
fuck me,
picture.
I guess. I don't know.
Whatever. So for
This is Pluto TV. Probably doesn't have my $10.
Yeah, Brokey, give her $10, huh? Whip it out right now. You're laughing because you don't have it.
I don't have it. No, I
Yeah,
don't.
That's what I thought, bitch. Anyways,
move
rate
on.
it. Rate it, Brokey.
So I dislike this movie. This movie was pissing me off, and I almost wanted. I was taking notes, and I was like reviewing my notes, and I had to watch this movie in 3 sessions over like a day. I watched it in the morning, and then I watched it for lunch, and then I finished it, last night.
Yeah.
But it was incredibly long. It's super long, and I was gonna give it cheeks, but knowing my own bias, so I reluctantly like musicals.
Okay, reluctantly.
Reluctantly. So when I think of that I don't like musicals is because it's super long and it's super drawn out. And I do like music. Like I love Bob's Burger. I love like how you're saying Pinocchio. That's kind of a musical. I haven't seen it, but anything with music kind of is a musical, but not really when it's told purposefully, then I can classify it as a musical. So, and I do like seeing stuff on stage. So Broadway and things like that. So whenever I think of myself as not liking musicals, it's because of this kind of shit right here.
Right.
It's because of Wicked. I don't like, that kind of like drawn out storytelling. And I like some of the songs. I'll even say I like most of the songs, but I can't really think of a bad song.
I actually didn't like some of the songs.
Did you?
In
Really?
Wicked. Yeah. I mean, like, I will say the only reason why I gave it liked was because I do love Defying Gravity. Like the very ending.
Yeah.
Only because I've listened to that song even way before the movie had come out. Like
Right, of
I
course.
listened to it like as like a
Yeah, it was
play.
Yeah, big popular.
Also, I mean, I kind of have a personal connection with like For Good because I knew how to sign it, and I signed it for our graduation.
Oh yeah.
But like,
I know I signed it, and then they were like, you know what? Let Oscar sign it because he's already in chorus. I was like,
What's the sign for this guy? Stinks.
that's it, baby. But yeah, like I don't know, like Popular, like the one that's like I'm gonna be popular.
I like that song.
Like, yeah, it's okay.
So there's a Snotty Pop song that samples that song or whatever.
Oh,
It's
really?
like a rap song or whatever, and that's where I know it from originally. And then it kind of reminds me of oh my god, the song "You're Welcome" from Moana. Like it's
my
just
God.
so. He's like such a bad guy. It's like such a like a almost like Let It Go a little bit. Like it's an empowering song for a fucking piece of shit character.
yeah.
So I like it though.
Yeah, I don't know. It just I didn't really resonate with some of the music. Like some of the songs. Like some of it was good.
I feel it.
I will say it, but like the saving grace was Defying Gravity at the end.
Yeah.
For me, at least.
Yeah. All right. Well, like I said, I just like that. I was writing a bunch of notes, so I stopped taking notes like towards the end. So I will get into my notes. But did you want to do themes first, questions, or favorite moments, favorite characters? I'll let you guys decide. Let's be a little fluid.
A little fluid.
Yeah. What do you want to get into? Because the themes are kind of straightforward. Good and evil, and then I have witches.
How was that a theme?
It's just which one? Witches or
Yeah, witches.
So
let's get into themes then.
all right. So the good and evil stuff is just kind of straightforward. Like
Yeah.
Pooja said, most people are terrible. If not everybody's terrible. I think people are dynamic for sure.
Yeah,
but
that's what I mean. Nobody's perfect.
I don't mean perfect. I mean like these people in the movie are terrible. Everybody's terrible. Everybody's terrible.
What do you mean terrible? Explain. Why
Give me
you
a
think
character
they're
and I can tell
terrible.
you exactly how they're terrible.
Fierro.
Fierro, he's like Gaston a little bit. He's like he comes in this town. He's like so handsome or whatever the fuck. He's kind of like he knows he's handsome. Is he a prince?
Obviously.
Yeah,
he's a prince.
Yeah.
He sucks. He goes to the fucking school. He's stepping on books and he's telling people not to
Did you completely
read.
miss the interactions he had with Alphabet? Like, I feel like I wasn't paying attention to this movie, but I feel like you were paying attention.
Yeah.
I know.
He's not. He's putting on a front. She literally tells.
Why?
tells
Because he
him
fucking
that.
because he didn't get
She's
roofied
unhappy
and he
with his like.
he took
Roofied. She didn't mean to do any of that.
and he took the lion to the fucking whatever.
Yeah.
Just because she
That-
sees
that-
something in
that
him.
shows-
She's also terrible, Elphaba. She knows that her best friend, who they are now best friends, likes this guy, and she's still gonna be flirting
You
with
can't
him.
control who likes who. It just happens.
Yeah, and plus she has that whole song right
it's
afterwards
not
that's like
like
saying
he's-
like, hey, like
It's
she
not like
chose him.
he's openly chasing after Elphaba or anything. Like, he knows his place. He
Yeah.
knows the consequences if he goes with her. That's also part of this movie.
Yeah, that's Elphaba in that part. I think
yeah, like-
overextending.
Like, I think maybe you're just more annoyed with these characters. I don't think anybody is, like, particularly super evil except for Oz and Madame Morrible, because
Yeah.
they have to be. But, like,
yeah.
why am I getting heated over fucking Wicked?
all those characters are terrible. All what is it?
I don't.
Oh my,
think
what
so.
is her
I
name?
don't agree. I think Fierro was fine. I do like his and Elphaba's dynamic because it's tragic.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. Like, they know they can't be with each other
Why?
because
Because of Glinda?
not even just because of that. I mean, he has a reputation as a prince.
Okay.
He can't be with her, on the sole reason that nobody really likes her just because she's green or whatever. I have to like suspend my disbelief for that.
But it's true though.
Yeah, but if
and
you
he
do
knows-
like her, then you should just be with her, and you shouldn't lead the other girl on just because
Yeah,
she
but
helped
it's
your
also
social
part
status.
of his own, personal reputation. He knows that he's gonna lose everything if he goes with the wrong person.
Yeah. Makes him a bad character to
I
me.
mean, what's that part from towards the end of the movie where Elphaba basically tells Glinda the same thing, where she's willing to side with Oz and the people who she knows are wrong to save her own reputation, to fuel her own ambition. That's like a big theme of this movie.
Yeah.
And like, they know they're doing wrong, but like at the end of the day, like, they still want, something for themselves out of it.
Yeah, they're selfish. Selfish
some
people are terrible to me.
Yeah, but I mean, at even still, like, he went out of his way to help Elphaba in the end, with the cub and everything, and he did it out of the goodness out of his heart. Like, he did it because he wanted to. He knew it was right. So yeah,
He went to the
can't-
lion first.
He can't be with her because he knows his reputation as a prince, but that doesn't stop him from doing something good. And the same thing can be said about Glinda. I mean, she tries to leave with Elphaba, but she gets stopped, and for drama's sake, she has to become who we all know she becomes. But that she still has that love for her best friend, girlfriend.
Oh, you think?
Oh yeah, bro.
There could
Kidding
be.
me?
There could be, yeah.
Oh my God, they were roommates.
And they were roommates.
Like Ernie and
But yeah, I think
what's the guy
that's-
from Sesame Street?
Yeah,
Bert and Ernie.
those motherfuckers are gay as hell.
I know.
But,
we love
yeah,
them.
I think that's as much as I'm like, oh, this movie is kind of whatever. Like, I think they did do a good job with their themes and like creating,
Okay.
that tension and that emotion between these characters, because it is realistic. Sometimes, there are some things that come up in life where it's like, oh, well, I really want to help this person that I really know and love, but like at the end of the day, I have to do what's right for me, I think. And it may be selfish to one person, but I think everybody has the reasons, to do what they do.
So I don't mind being selfish as far as like self-preservation or whatever, but just so even like Linda has a song where she says it like, oh, anytime I meet somebody who's less fortunate than me, and trust me, everybody's less fortunate than me, it makes my heart bleed and I just want to help them. But I don't believe her because all the things that she does is backhanded or her own for her own self-interest.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but then she starts to like
in a way.
she starts to learn the opposite when she starts being friends with Elphaba because she learns that
Yeah.
like there are other people.
Right.
that-
She learns to give her goodness, more reason behind it.
So what theme I have is
She becomes less performative, I guess.
There you go. She goes more real.
more real.
Yeah, keeping it
She's
real.
a real one.
Right. So in the original movie, there's an exchange between Dorothy and Glinda, where she's like, "Witches are old and ugly."
Witches are old and ugly. Only bad witches are ugly.
And then Glinda says, "Only bad witches are ugly." So that is the thing about the movie is like, that not Green is inherently ugly, but that Elphaba is ugly, and that's why they think that she is like a bad witch.
Yeah, because another one of the things that goes on in Wicked is the propaganda. Like leaders will
Right.
lie to you about everyone.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I think a lot of the fans of this movie relate to it, especially if they're part of the gay community. Like they tell us all the time on TV that we're bad just for being who we are, and I think that's like the very obvious theme of this movie. So they're gonna do the same thing in The Wizard of Oz, like, oh yeah, she's ugly, she's evil. I mean, they
Right.
make it very, very obvious in Wicked. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, the whole time Madame Morrible is going off on like, yeah, you can't trust this woman because she's green and this and that,
Yeah.
and like very
Towards
shallow,
the end,
very shallow reasons. Like, there's no
Yeah.
real reason behind.
Everybody gets freaked
hating
out when
her.
she
just
shows up and they're
makes
like,
shit up about
"Oh
her.
my God."
And people will believe them because they have that power over them, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Glinda knows it's not true. That was her best friend, but again, that reputation comes into play. She has to put on a front for these people who love and adore her.
You talking about the Munchkins in the beginning of the movie?
Yeah.
Or just everybody.
Yeah,
in
just
Oz.
everybody who comes, because they have this specific image. Just like looking at Ariana Grande herself, people have this specific image of her. We're not going to know who she really is. She has to put on this front, this perfect idol, position in front of her people.
So I haven't seen the actual musical, and as a recording, we haven't seen part 2 that came out yet. So I don't know what the real twist is at the end where she does actually become evil. Because I don't want to say obviously, but in that first movie, she is evil. She's like super evil. I don't think she's very
Well,
sympathetic.
I don't think back in the 30s that they were going to realize that.
I don't know.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
I don't know if you guys know, but I learned this recently because I don't know anything about this. But Wicked is basically like fan fiction of The Wizard of Oz.
Right, yeah.
So it was like never meant to exist, but because it was so good, I guess now it's allowed to exist. And I've seen some people say that this feels like more of an alternate universe to The Wizard of Oz. So I
Ooh,
wouldn't
we're in a multiverse?
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily connect the two.
No, but so I'm saying is I
Like-
haven't seen the twist or whatever. But in the beginning of the movie, it makes Glinda even worse because if they're friends, so for her to even like you saying like put on a front that she doesn't like this girl, the Wicked Witch or whatever, and then this lady calls her, she's like, weren't you guys friends? She's like, yeah, we were friends. And I just hate the way the movie opened up like that. But it makes her so bad because if you guys are best friends like that, they're like celebrating her death like she was fucking Hitler.
Well, I mean, you could see
They
like.
burn an effigy of her. They have this ugly image.
Well, it goes back to the whole thing of like they have this image of the witch that they don't know about. Like only Glinda knows like what.
Yeah, but
Elphaba
she's
is
kind of
really
like spearheading it. Like that's so fucked up.
I don't think she's spearheading anything. She's
What?
just in the background accepting what people say about her friend because she doesn't have any real power to change it. Like I could sit here and say like, oh yeah, this celebrity is like the greatest person on earth. You're wrong about them. But nobody's going to give a shit.
But what
Who
if
am I?
Oscar one day became like an evil Oscar or whatever, and then people are celebrating his death? Are you gonna be there? Like,
I
yeah,
can
well,
say
you
all
guys
I
don't
want,
like
but
him
this
either,
crowd
so
of people are not going to agree with me one
she
way or
doesn't say
another.
anything.
She's literally
Yeah,
telling the
but-
story about.
She's telling the story, yeah, but
Yeah, but that my point is that like, what is one person gonna say to this large crowd of people who already have like this one
the
big
truth,
belief?
her truth.
Yeah,
She is
she
telling
can say
truth.
it, but like at the end of the day, who's really going to actually believe? This is like me with fucking Jared Leto. Like I don't like the guy, but he has a million fans who adore him.
But that doesn't stop you from talking shit about him, which
Yeah.
is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
So the right thing to do would
Uh-huh.
be to defend Elphaba or whatever, which she does through story or whatever. And like I said, I haven't seen how it ends to see what
Yeah.
if
I don't know. She's just keeping up with her image. That's all I can really say.
yeah,
Yeah.
I hate that.
That was like one of the themes that I saw too, was like radicalized religion.
Okay.
Because it's like you have this figurehead that we know is not like really powerful at all, but yet people either like idolize him, even say like, oh, great
I mean, they
Oz.
pointed out at the end of the movie that Wizard of Oz has no real power.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like that in the original movie too. He's a con man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah, so it's like people are like so set in their belief that the great Wizard of Oz can do anything, and everything that he says is true.
Yeah.
That they're just gonna blindly follow whatever he says, even though he's a giant fucking con man.
Yeah. Mostly just about ugly things is what I wanted to do with that theme, because I do like ugly things, but not in an attractive way. I like ugly things because it's like in a self-identifying way. So I like cactuses and just like frogs and just monsters or whatever, but not because I'm attracted to that, because I kind of see myself in it. So, in the same way with like Wicked, I kind of do see.
So, do you see yourself in Elphaba?
I do
you
see myself
relate
in
to her
Elphaba. I do,
in
yeah.
some way?
I do, yeah. But I would never go after my homeboy's girl, just because.
Why are you so stuck on that theme? Who cares?
Because I was just like, why are you? I was like, you know the rules, girl. What are you doing?
Turn into a therapy session.
Yeah, bro.
I don't care. It's not even that important to this movie. It's more about.
That's
Glinda
where
and-
that's the only unredeemable quality for Glinda for Elphaba that I had.
What?
Does
She
she-
wasn't really actively. She knows that he's attracted to her, but she holds herself back because she knows better. She has that respect for her friend. She wasn't going after him, if that's what you're saying.
I don't know. She's laying it on a little thick to me.
I
There is literally an entire
There's-
song that she sings right after that
Yeah.
says,
She's
she
not
says,
going
I
after
like
him.
him,
Right.
but I will not go after him.
Right,
Because
right,
she
right.
is my friend.
I know.
Yeah.
I do remember that song.
yeah.
So if you remember it, then you should know that she wasn't. Yeah.
What's going on? I got bad jokes. You guys gonna need those tomatoes for later.
No.
Fetch my tomato.
For the
Yeah.
for the trivia.
For the trivia, whatever, bro.
So some questions I had is just so how do you guys feel about these modern day musical movies? So like you said, Les Mis. I think The Greatest Showman. That's modern
that
day.
was another one I didn't think of. I do.
Never
I only-
watched it,
I only
but-
saw it once, but
The movie.
yeah, it was okay. I mean, I put it on in the background because I was like doing something.
Yeah.
I like Hugh Jackman, so I mean that's an obvious.
Yeah. He's in Les Mis too.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course he
Yes.
is. He's fucking amazing in Les Mis. Like, his performance in Les Mis is outstanding. I would highly recommend anybody watching that movie.
But anyway, sorry. What were you saying before I got off?
Well, like, how do you feel about these? Like, because they're also like what Mean Girls is a musical now. They was a musical, and then they turned it like the sequel or whatever. Is a
Yeah,
musical.
I haven't.
What?
I didn't watch that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mean Girls is a musical now.
Yeah, it was a movie that we all know or whatever, and then
Yeah.
then there's a musical, but now the new movie with Tina Fey is a musical off of the musical,
Oh, I don't.
and then there's a Joker Fully Adduced, one of the best musicals. That's a joke. That's a joke. It's a bad movie.
Bad joke. Where's the
musical.
I
tomato?
haven't seen it. Yeah, go fetch the tomatoes.
Yeah, you're the closest one to it.
Well, we switch the camera. There's enough time.
I've never watched Filet do simply because I've heard everyone shit on it.
It's
so
bad.
like-
It's so bad. But just my favorite musical of these modern day musicals is Wonka. I don't know if you've seen Wonka.
I've not watched Wonka.
It's good. It's really
The
good. I
one
liked
with
it.
The Toyota Chevrolet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it a musical?
Oh, I completely forgot about that movie.
Same.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I've seen Les Mis, obviously. Hairspray, I've seen.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Hairspray is good. High School Musical.
That
but
one is the
that's-
goat, though.
That's that is the pinnacle.
That is the only musical ever.
Oh my God. Whatever.
Don't gonna get my shot. That's who I am. Part of my plan. That music, dude. High School Musical and High School Musical 2. That's all you need right there.
Really?
I've
Oh.
never seen High School Musical 3, so whatever. But
What about the new Disney Plus stuff? I don't want to talk about High School Musical.
why not? That's like pinnacle. That's like peak.
All right. So,
The musical episode.
right. If it comes back,
Please.
we'll have to do it.
Yeah, we'll have to know it.
So you put Les Mis over everything, or what?
Yeah, obviously.
And what about you? Because you said you saw
Why
The
are
Greatest
we
Showman.
rating musicals now? This is a bit...
Well, because Wicked is a modern day musical.
I mean, if I'm good at like movie musicals or just in general.
Movie
because
musicals.
I don't know. La La Land.
That's a good one too.
You're allowed
not
to.
qualified.
You're
for
allowed
that.
to like La La Land.
La La Land because it breaks my heart.
Okay, well there it is. That's all it needs. You had a good time watching it.
Yeah.
So do you have a favorite song in Wicked?
Defying Gravity.
Defying Gravity.
Yeah.
What about you?
That's a good one.
I skipped them. I mean,
She skipped all of them.
I listened,
She like missed out on
I
half
did-
the
I
movie.
did
How can you
listen
skip
to,
the
like-
music in a
I
musical?
did listen to Defying Gravity, so I guess I can go with that because like they achieved the emotional impact that they wanted to do with that song. The rest of it was just like, I feel like I'm watching a filler episode. Let's go. What's the story?
For me, I like Popular. I like Popular a lot, and I did like Defying Gravity.
Yeah, Defying Gravity's that one and For Good are probably like the most popular, I would say, like out of the musical, I would say, because like when I first heard it was because of like my brother's wife who like adores these kinds of musicals. So like of course I heard it and I was like listening to it all the time. So like I said, like Pooja said, it achieved the emotional impact that it did because that's like when everything culminates at the very end of the movie. Also, it hits that fucking note that's in every meme now. That's like
Yeah, I mean that part I'm like I've heard enough.
Yeah, but just like everything, like I guess that kind of leads into my favorite moments, favorite scenes.
Give it to me, bro, because I have mine from the beginning.
So I guess I'll start from the back. So that scene is my favorite. I do really like that scene a lot because like the whole her flying with the broom and everything I thought was really cool. It just
She like falls from the building and she's like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like an IMAX scene.
Right. She's gonna like fall to her death, bro.
It was just so cool. Like I just liked how it looked.
Yeah.
It felt really good. I do like the scene where like Elphaba and Galinda are like dancing with each other in the dust ballroom.
That was the only emotional scene for me. So I actually did get emotional during that scene.
Really?
I did. I can't even cap.
It was
I
good.
did.
Yeah, I like that scene a lot. So that was really good.
Yeah, so here are my notes. Because like I said, I dislike this movie and I was going to give it cheeks, but I was like, just stop hating on this movie. It's a fucking musical. It's not for you.
Right.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like musicals are clearly not for me.
Right. But as a movie, it should hold up. And this is my notes. So it opens with the crime scene of them killing the fucking Wicked Witch. And I do like the
Crime scene.
crime scene. They kill her.
They're just rioting.
No, the monkeys, like they start off in her house, like where she like got melted to death or whatever. And then the monkeys jump out the window and then the movie starts.
Yeah.
So I do like the flying monkeys. I always have.
It was a song, so she didn't pay attention to it. So it's fine.
Yeah, immediately I was like,
as soon as she saw like the what is it?
I sure she heard the first note.
next
She was
to
like, "All right,
That's
let's
it.
get it on. All right, I'm just gonna miss half the movie. It's fine.
That's like skipping the action in an action movie,
It's whatever. Just keep on going. Just keep on going.
or closing your eyes during the scary parts in a scary movie.
That's me. Sorry.
Oh my god. Okay, well, we're all, as Pooja says, we're all terrible.
yeah.
So it's good. So Glinda, she's like, "Oh, it's good to see me, isn't it?" And then the kids are running around saying, "The Wicked Witch is dead. The Wicked Witch is dead." And then she ends up saying, "Like the Wicked Witch is dead." And I'm like, "Yeah, we know. We told you that." Whatever. I like the scene where the wolf doctor he's delivering the baby to Glinda's mom.
Oh my god! All the animals.
All the animals.
As soon
kinda
as I
like
saw
that.
like the bear nursemaid,
Yes.
like literally in my notes, like where is it? Where is it?
I really
capital letters. Why is there a bear as a nursemaid?
Yes.
Like I got like
I literally just wrote Dulcibear. Yeah. Because I was like, I fuck with the talking animal.
Me too.
I thought she was so cool.
Me too.
Yeah.
So seeing a wolf doctor deliver a baby, I was like, wow, this might be a good movie.
This might be a good movie.
I do think having a green magic baby would be cool. And, this is before he even realized that that's not even his daughter or whatever. But I just think he was kind of a little too harsh on her.
Well,
Like,
yeah, because
how can you hate on a baby? Come on.
because she was green and he fucking I guess is a
he's
racist.
racist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, but he's got a black wife. He's got a mixed baby.
Okay, but that's normal in Munchkin Land. When you have a green baby, that's not fucking normal.
I don't know.
Green baby is not normal, but you got talking animals,
Exactly.
and you got other people.
It's a world of magic.
Like I don't. Yeah, that's why I have to say, like, I really have to suspend my disbelief with this movie because the other
Right.
thing too is like, why didn't they make the talking animals like anthropomorphic?
To better relate to the book. So in the book, like the cowardly lion is a regular lion, but in the movie they make him an anthropomorphic lion.
Yeah, because I think somewhere along the line, I think in the second movie we will be seeing like the lion.
Oh, I do have something
turn
about that.
into the cowardly lion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the same thing for like the Tin Man.
So they're
same thing
gonna
for like
Narnia this.
pretty much.
Okay.
No
Yeah.
one's as hot as Aslan, obviously.
I think the movie is a little bit dragged out, and they repeat a lot of lines, and it's just so like I don't know.
I will say, yeah. Like, listen, I've watched Lord of the Rings so many times, but
Yeah.
this movie felt fucking long
It was
for
long.
some
It was-
reason.
it was crazy long.
The first. I have it here in my notes. Like, we're only 1 hour in, and I feel like I've been here for 2.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it was still the beginning of the movie, and
Yeah.
I was like, when is something gonna happen? It's not
Right.
until like they get to like the goat. I guess that something a little bit happens.
Mr. Delavan, I love it.
Yeah,
I liked him in the
but
beginning, and then I hated
even
him.
even a little bit after that. I'm like, I feel like nothing has happened yet, and I don't know.
So this movie for me was like Stockholm Syndrome. So I was watching it, and I did like all the songs, but I'm like, am I only liking this because I have to fucking get through it for the review? But I I hate how the story is told and all these flashbacks about the Wicked Witch's celebration, at her celebration of death party.
That was only one flashback, though. That was the very
It was
beginning.
two.
The whole movie is a flashback.
She does one flashback about how her upbringing, and then she tries to leave, and they're like, "Hold on, didn't you know her?" And she tells like a whole flashback about the movie is a flashback, like you said.
That's only 2 scenes then.
Yeah, one is
At
the
the very
entire
beginning.
one is the entire rest of the movie.
Okay, all right.
I just hate how it was told. Just start there.
You could do without the setup.
Yeah.
Being a flashback.
Yeah, about all the celebration of like death and shit. I'm just like I'm already gonna feel sympathetic for, I keep trying to call her Glinda, for Elphaba through her story, but you don't have to show how much she's hated in the present time to then go back and be like, well, she wasn't really that bad.
I think the point is that like they set up the Munchkins hating on her because they
Yeah.
only believe what
what Glinda probably told about her.
No.
I know.
They only believe what the wizard has told them.
Right.
But then you get the perspective of Glinda, who is actually her friend, and the flashback is her memory of her friend and all the good times they had together.
Yeah.
So I think that's very important to remember because people remember you differently, and you have people who are outside of that memory who can just think whatever they want. So she chooses to remember her.
Well, that brings up
fondly.
something that so then maybe the story didn't go like that. Maybe the whole story is just like the rose-colored glasses in Glinda's version, but maybe she was a little bit more of a mean Wicked Witch or whatever.
Who fucking knows? She's dead.
Right. I think Shiz is a dumb name for a school. I just hate that.
Immediately I was like, what? Huh?
Right.
Did I hear that right?
It's funny because
Did they do that on purpose? Like literally in my notes, like did they do this on purpose? Is it supposed to be shit?
shit.
I have no idea.
Well, that's I mean, that, when
It
we were,
was
when
shit,
we were
but they put
kids,
little
I mean, that's how
ahs
we
in
would
there.
say like shit without
Right.
saying shit. We was like,
Yeah,
oh, that's
on the
so
shiz.
on the
Holy
shiz.
shit.
Yeah.
Holy shiz. I didn't like Ariana Grande in the movie at first, but then I did like her when she leaned into the fact that she's a no good brat, because I did have a celebrity crush on Ariana Grande growing up, but then I found out she was a mean girl, and then I didn't like her, but now I like her in this movie. So I like, if you're mean or whatever, just lean into it. Just be the best mean person you can be.
He knows her personally.
Well, just through interviews and what is it? Other actors' recountings of
This whole
her.
time.
I don't really care.
I don't like mean girls, but I like the goat at first, but then during his secret meeting of the animals, and he has like a bad joke, and I was like, oh my god, you're a professor, bro. What happened to you?
Well, because he's losing the ability to speak.
Yeah, I guess.
Which is like one of the biggest problems going on in Oz. What?
60.
Oh, I can't do math. Anyway.
Keep it in.
Keep it in.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked the joke where he was like, my dear friend. He's like, oh, it's a deer? It's like, no, it's a cow.
I did like that one. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good joke.
I was like, okay.
That was a good joke.
That was good.
And I don't know why he showed up to work on his last day. If I knew I was going to jail and gonna be
But
fired,
maybe he did not anticipate that they were going to drag him out like that.
maybe.
Not to mention, he was probably just trying to get the message out to his fellow students that he loves, that they're literally just kicking all the animals out.
Yeah, they might address it in part 2 or whatever. But I think it was Nessa's. I think it was Nessa who wrote that fucking hate speech on his chalkboard.
The girl in the wheelchair?
Yeah.
Alphaba's sister?
Yeah.
Bro, you did not pay attention to this fucking movie at all.
Who wrote it? Anyone?
Madame Morrible did.
Did she?
Yes. They literally say at the very end of the movie, there was like, it was you. You're the one that wrote that. And then that's Alphaba telling Miss Morrible.
Oh, really?
Morrible. Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, you didn't pay attention to this
We
movie.
need those tomatoes right now.
Yeah.
I thought I didn't pay attention, but like clearly, Yep.
What else? I did like her box braids or her braids, Elphaba's hair or whatever. It reminded me of like Frozen when she decides to be evil, or not really evil, but when she like does her Let It Go song, she kind of does braid her hair, and I'm like, wow, that's a good look.
Yeah. I also like Galinda like flipping her hair all the time, even though it kind of made me think of me a little bit. I flip my hair a lot, but and then I was like, damn, that's kind of annoying. Is that what?
Yeah. Well, she's supposed to be annoying.
I know, but
Something brave. I almost didn't want to bring this up.
something brave.
Yeah, I'm bringing it up as a joke, but I don't know if you guys would get it. So let me just declare it as a joke. I would date a girl in a wheelchair. I think that, I think that's very brave of me to say.
That sounds like kind of an asshole, dude. What the fuck?
Well, because the guy, he dates her out of pity, or he dates her as a favor to Glinda.
Oh,
But-
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was a shitty thing to do.
Right, but
that
she's-
also goes to show that, like, some people, they don't stand up for themselves. They don't think for themselves. They would rather have somebody else do it. So he's
Yeah.
just like, okay, well, I wanna do something nice for Glinda. And I mean, it is nice that he asked her out and everything. But like,
Well, she's
know
beautiful.
that
She's not,
his-
she's her being in a wheelchair. I don't think makes her ugly. Versus
Nobody
like,
said that. That's not the point.
but they have sympathy for her, and they don't really like. It's like a debilitating. I don't know how many people, to be honest, would date somebody in a wheelchair.
Well, I mean, that's not for you to say.
Yeah.
I'm just saying from
I don't-
anecdotal.
I don't think
conversations.
it would have mattered if she was in a wheelchair. Is the point? He likes Glinda.
I think in the
and-
original, she's not in a wheelchair. She's just regular.
Yeah, so it wouldn't even matter like who it is. It could be literally anybody in that school, and Glinda would tell them, "Oh, you should go ask them out instead," because she doesn't want to go with him. She wants to go with the prince.
Yeah,
because
she was just like a regular wallflower or whatever.
Yeah, it's clearly she doesn't care for this guy like
Yeah.
in that way. So it doesn't matter if she's in a wheelchair or not. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, just when they start dancing at the party, I'm like, wow, like that. Like I would love to like not date a girl like that, but just in general, like she's super nice, and like her being in a
we have
wheelchair doesn't
disability
really.
kink over here that I don't know about.
No, kink.
Those wheels looking real round.
Let's stop talking about I would date a girl in a wheelchair. That's very weird to say. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's very brave of me to say. Is what,
That's
I'm, is
not
what I was
funny.
trying to
That
say.
sounds very selfish. Then.
Yeah.
You're saying it's brave of me
Moving
to do.
on.
It's brave of me.
Moving
It's brave of me to
on.
say that. That's what I made the note that everybody in this movie is terrible, even the DJ. So once Elphaba gets to the party, they fucking stop the music, and she's just walking in. Everybody's like freaking out that she's even there, and I was just like, oh my god, I hate everybody in this movie. And then they had that emotional scene where she does the silent dance or whatever.
Yeah.
That scene kind of did give me a little bit. Yeah. Well, because there's a scene where she's like, where was it? Fiero is like, she just doesn't care about what anybody thinks.
Yeah.
And then Ariana Grande, she's like, no, she does. She just pretends not to.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, wow, that is
and that's
fucking
true for everybody.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna care about what people think about you at the end of the day. So you need to take that into consideration when you interact with anyone.
Yeah, but even people that seem like they don't care, they.
Yeah, that's the point that they're
Yeah.
making. Like,
I know, but Fiero didn't see it. Like only not like, saying
what do
that's
you mean Pharaoh didn't see it?
He's probably the first one that saw it out of everybody.
Yeah, he was literally the only person that was like, he doesn't care what she looks like. He respects her right
no,
off
but I'm saying
the
like
bat.
he thought that she actually didn't care about what people think, but it was Glinda who opened his eyes to say like, no, she
Yeah.
actually does care.
Okay.
Okay.
Jeez, you guys are so fucking spicy, bro.
I don't want to hear from the guy that missed half the movie, bro.
Miss half the
Shut the
movie.
fu- shut-
She missed half the movie.
shut the
She
fuck
skipped,
up and keep
she
on going.
skipped the music.
Keep on
At
going.
least I can recognize the themes properly.
Yeah, bro.
I do
Justice
like
for the prince. This guy doesn't understand.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
that
usually
prince.
don't defend men, but like, holy
fuck the
shit.
prince, bro. He
He
reminded me of.
wasn't as bad in this movie. I don't know about the second one, but like,
He reminded me of the
on.
prince from Frozen.
he was what?
He's a
Prince
bad
from
guy.
Frozen? Which one?
That guy was like, that's like a 100% Disney movie. He was intentionally bad. Like, he was supposed to be terrible. But with this Prince and Wicked, he's still a good guy. He's trying his best. He's kind of dumb, but he's not doing anything out of intentional malice. There's a difference.
Yeah, I don't like him stepping on all those. But I thought he was gonna turn it into a riot when he's like, "Fuck
Bro.
reading, fuck books."
What?
You learn more in the streets than you can learn in school. And I was just like, okay. And then it didn't go anywhere. And I was just like, oh my god.
Anyway, weren't we supposed to be talking about like our favorite scenes and stuff?
Yeah, I'm going through it. Jump in wherever you can.
All
What was
right.
that tangent?
My-
Yeah, so anyway, I did really like the scene between Elphaba and the prince after they save the cub.
Okay.
Like, it was just like an interesting dynamic. Basically, you know, they like each other, but it's tragic. They know they can't be together.
Yeah.
So and that's just like, I mean, the movie looks good overall. I think that scene itself, like that scenery, was beautiful.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, I guess towards the end where she flies, yeah, cool, whatever. But like that's about it. Like, those are the only two scenes that were like, okay, yeah, okay, yeah.
I called that the Oz was going to be Jeff Goldblum because I hadn't seen any trailer. I didn't keep up with this movie, but they have a carving in the wall of the Oz. And I'm like,
You
damn,
had no idea after all this time.
I didn't know. What am I? I
Damn,
don't
bro.
fucking. I'm not
You
into
really
this
don't
movie.
don't pay attention at all.
Yeah.
I don't. Well, I saw him in the wall or whatever, and I'm like, damn, that Mount Rushmore looks like Jeff Goldblum. And then he was just in the movie,
God
and I was
damn.
just like, whoa.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Whoa.
crazy.
Jeff Goldblum is Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then that was my last note. I was like, I have to stop taking notes. Oh, my actual last note was, oh my god, the Madam whatever, she tells Elphaba not to be so pessimistical.
Oh, the way they say words in there is kind of...
Yeah, that's
Some
the
of the-
Wizard of Oz thing. They just pronounce words
Yeah.
differently.
Some of the
in
words I like,
universe.
they say congratulations or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I like some of those.
Congratulations.
As someone
Congratulations.
as someone who
Congratulations.
mispronounces words on the reg, I am okay with most of that. But then, just pessimistical, I was just like, that doesn't even make sense.
Cares?
I
That's
hate
like
it. I
playing
hated it.
Cyberpunk and people saying Chumba. That's just within
Yeah.
the universe.
Yeah,
That's how they
usually-
speak.
Usually I like it.
can't believe I just zeroed this guy for some eddies.
Right.
Just saying. But like, that's just part of the language
Yeah.
of the world.
Well, I like nonsense speech, is what I'm saying, but I didn't like that pessimistic. I was just like, all right, now we're getting a little out of hand. And that was my last note. Any other favorite characters, moments, questions, or themes?
Yeah, it kind of like goes into trivia, I guess. But the two actors from the original Broadway make an appearance.
Yeah, more than just the two.
Yeah, like, well, I mean, I only know the two, but like Idina Menzel obviously like makes an appearance, and whoever plays Galinda makes an appearance. And then I did like the scene where they like go up to their own respective characters and they like kind of like, and then like as Ariana Grande is about to sing, like the actress like pretty much like shuts her up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was really a nice touch to see them in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, without that musical, there would be no movie.
Yeah.
Anything else before we get on to some trivia?
I don't know. I actually ended up liking Elphaba more than I thought I would, so there's that, I guess.
Why didn't you think you were gonna like her?
I just didn't think I was gonna like this movie at all, but like it's okay, it's fine.
You seem very
Like,
reluctant. You seem aggressively reluctant to like this movie.
It's okay. Like, I don't think I would watch it again. It's just like one of those things like, yeah, it exists, but I have other things I'm more interested in. We need to watch Predator sometime. We need to figure out when we're going to watch Badlands.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, set design, costume design was nice. I saw
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of people talking about the camera work, like how it wasn't that well done. Like, it's overexposed. The lighting is inconsistent, which I can agree on. Like, the backgrounds kind of look washed out, which is kind of strange. And like, I saw that the director was saying that he wanted to make it more realistic, but it's like, okay, but you have to remember that this is a fantasy story, so you need to find like that balance between the two. Like, the skies are not like
Well, I should have asked you, and I probably will ask you from now on. How did you feel about the costume design? Do you feel like
it was bright and colorful. I mean, like for
anything that stood out?
Michelle Yeoh, right? Plays
Yeah.
Madame Morrible.
Yeah.
Like, her costumes are beautiful. Like, I mean, her character doesn't really have as much screen time as the others, but like,
Not really.
every time seeing her, I was like,
Yeah.
her
What'd you think about her
costumes
funky
are
hairdo?
immaculate. Her what?
Her funky hairdo.
It's not that funky.
It's got like a cliff or a whiffs to it. It's supposed to represent like clouds. Yeah, because she can control the
Yeah, 'cause
weather.
she
That's a
controls-
coif.
The coif. That's what
Yeah,
I meant.
This is like, I mean, I don't know. My family comes from beauty background, so for
Right.
us, this is like, what do you mean this is weird?
I didn't say weird.
This
It's
is
a
like,
funky.
you can do this. Like, this is
Yeah.
the thing you can, yeah, anyway. But yeah, costume design is beautiful. Set design is beautiful. I
fuck with-
really like their uniforms, like their school uniforms.
I was gonna say I fuck with the cardigan.
Yeah.
If they sell the cardigan, I'm buying
like
the shit.
Alphaba's like dress and like shirt combo, like that's cute. Like, I
Yeah.
wish, I mean, that's like more private school, I guess, but like, it's like, I wish we could have served like that in school.
In our high school, hell no, that drab ass like khakis.
Yeah,
and
uniforms are
navies.
way too expensive to serve.
Right. Well, yeah, to do like a tie and a cardigan. Yeah.
Yeah.
The cardigan was fucking baller.
Basic ass uniforms for like what, $70 a piece? Like, come on.
Was it? I was poor, so I just
It
used my
was.
brothers.
They were expensive, man, and like,
I will say I also did fuck with the wizard suit. Mainly because
Oh.
it's free.
Jeff Goldblum. He's always.
That's probably from his private collection.
Yeah, he was probably like, oh well, and then he probably just
He was good in the movie. I liked him in the movie.
he just plays
That's why-
himself. He
plays
literally
himself.
he just plays himself.
I know.
Bro.
Well, I like
He
him.
doesn't. Yeah, he
He's
doesn't
like Will
really
Smith.
need to do anything. But like, I saw somebody make a point where it's like, the Wizard of Oz is like, at first he's like this big spectacle, but then you're like, oh, it's just a guy. And it's the same
Yeah.
thing with Jeff Goldblum. It's like, oh my god, Jeff Goldblum is in this movie. But it's like, oh,
Right.
it's just Jeff Goldblum. So it
Right,
works.
that's
It
100%,
works.
yeah.
I think he phoned it in, but it works.
He's
for-
found his
thematically.
he's honed in on his one good thing, which is being
always,
Jeff
he's
Goldblum.
always the same guy. Cheeseburger.
Hey, what?
That's,
That is
if
one-
you have elite ball knowledge, you'll know that one.
They'll put in
Anyway.
the video.
Yeah? Cheeseburger.
We'll put in the
I
video.
guess so. That is one big pile of shit.
Where are my cheeseburger guys?
No, I liked it all. But, all right, so let's go ahead and get with some wicked good trivia.
I'll take it.
You take
It's
it?
a tomato.
It's
do
like
need a
somewhere
crate.
down there.
It's right there.
Yours is right there. Well, that's mine because mine has the white hook.
I told you we should get a crate.
No, because we got to throw it at you. We're gonna put the crate on your head.
Help us fund our tomato crate so I can.
Yeah.
Help us from the tomato crate.
Sign up on the Patreon. We don't have a Patreon, but
Not yet. We will one day.
we'll get there.
That's where we'll add all the stuff that we were talking about in the beginning.
Right.
So, like Oscar said, there's a lot of people that are in the original stage musical that appeared in the Wiz-O-Mania Superstar scene. And here are some, and might be some spoilers for Wicked Part 2 or whatever, but all the characters besides Dorothy, I think, make an appearance in the first movie.
In the first movie?
Yeah, or in this movie that
Oh,
appear.
for good.
In the original Wizard of Oz. So the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Lion are all in this movie.
In the first movie or in the second
In
movie?
Wicked Part 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So first, apparently the lion that they save is supposed to be the Cowardly Lion because they describe it as trembling in the cage or whatever. And that's supposed to grow up into the Cowardly Lion.
Okay.
Oh, so he has some background trauma. Wow.
Who the
Is this movie actually good?
what?
The background
yeah,
trauma.
they set up his trauma.
Right, like fucking
Yeah.
keeping him in that cage or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bach or Boke.
Bach.
So he's the guy who takes Nesta to the dance or whatever. So he's supposed to turn into the Tin Man. And there's supposed to be a reference to that when he has his handkerchief and he tries to give it to Glinda and she gives it back to him. She folds it and puts it in the breast pocket of his shirt. That's supposed to be his heart. Oh. So in the musical or whatever, what is it? Nessa finds out that he doesn't really love her, so she tries to put a spell on him, like a love spell, and it ends up taking away his heart or whatever. So then Elphaba has to come and save him or whatever by turning him into a Tin Man.
Also, side note, Bach, the actor, is actually Ariana Grande's real boyfriend, like real life boyfriend.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
That's the guy that ended up cheating on his wife with Ariana Grande.
Wow.
Yes,
Who was his wife before then?
I don't know, but they have a kid together.
Wow,
and
they really were made for each other.
I don't know. It's kind of a dick move on both their parts for them doing that, but whatever.
Oh, I agree.
I just, yeah, it was kind of funny to see him there. He was like, "Hi, Glinda," and I was like, "Oh fuck, is this motherfucker? It's SpongeBob."
And that I did kind of, yeah, all the Munchkins were supposed to look like him. Like very, besides being like some are black, some are brown. But when they were designing the Munchkins, instead of having them just be little people, they're like, no, they're just going to be like redheaded, any kind of people. So Fiyero becomes the Scarecrow in the second stuff. So, and there's some hints to it because he talks about thinking a lot, that he's thinking a lot more lately when he sees Elphaba off. He's like, I've been thinking a lot more lately, or even Glinda, she's like, I don't like him anymore. He's thinking too much, So he's supposed to turn into the Scarecrow.
Because he doesn't have a brain.
The Scarecrow doesn't have a brain, and then even in his song, he talks about hating books, and he literally says, "Life's less painless for the brainless, and life's less fraughtless for the thoughtless." So that's supposed to hint at him becoming the Scarecrow or whatever.
Interesting.
And then the author of Wicked, the novel, named Elphaba off of the initials of the Wizard of Oz author. So his name is L. Frank Baum. So LFB, Elphaba.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And then the last thing I have, so that's just some wicked good trivia. But this part is, that trivia is totally wicked.
I missed, but
You can't miss, bro.
whatever. Anyways,
So, and this is allegedly, and this is something that the director said. But the director said that several birds built nests on the constructed forest set, the one where they released the lion, and that they would sing along to the songs that the main actresses were singing. Because, for these musicals or whatever, they usually pre-record the songs, and then they just like kind of lip sync them on stage or whatever. But both, I forget who plays Elphaba, but her and Ariana Grande both insisted that they wanted to sing their songs on set as well. But they did pre-record it, but they wanted to sing it on set. So he didn't believe that it would be, that it would come out really good because of the wind and whatever. But it ended up coming out pretty nice. And because the birds kept singing and they couldn't shut them up and they couldn't like isolate that sound, what they had to do was imitate the calls of birds of prey on the set of like ospreys, falcons, and eagles, so that those birds would be quiet. So
it's the call of the great deep doodoo bird.
Like, oh shit.
Caca.
And that's my trivia.
Elite ball knowledge.
You know me. Actually, something I noticed in the movie was I think the wizard is like a regular human.
Yeah.
Because like in the boxes when they're like going up the thing,
Mm-hmm.
you could see on the boxes it says Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah, he's from Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Have you seen Oz the Great and Powerful with Jerry
Yeah,
Franco
it
or
was-
whatever?
The James Franco. Yeah, I was
James-
going to
No, I
bring that
haven't.
up. Yeah, that's like a prequel to all of this.
Right. Oh,
I mean,
but
I
that-
don't know how relevant it is now, but like
it's like how you said it. It's a multiverse.
Basically, yeah, how he became the wizard. So
Yeah.
Oh, see,
he
I did
is
not-
a normal dude.
He's a normal dude. He did come down in an air balloon or whatever.
Okay.
Hot air balloon.
I see, I
But
didn't
that
know
movie is a multiverse kind of. So that isn't. It's not a prequel. Like direct in the sense like this is
I
supposed to
actually
be.
saw that in a theater with Gian like a long time
You
ago.
did? Holy shit.
Yeah,
I
when it
didn't-
came out. I don't even know why we were just watching anything in the theater because, I mean, nothing's changed. We still do that. But
Yeah,
like,
movies.
Right.
yeah, we saw it. The only thing I remember is that like, that was back when theaters used to be filled to the brim. So we were like in one of the front rows. So it was really funny because there was like a montage of like James Franco like white on the screen. Like, that's like core memory for me. But
Yeah.
like, I don't remember anything else.
Well, yeah.
What's her name?
I-
Is the oh my god from that '70s show? Mila Kunis. She's the Wicked Witch in that movie.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or she becomes the Wicked Witch in that movie.
Yeah.
She's not
Maybe I should
born.
rewatch that.
She's not.
Maybe.
I mean, it's all right. She's not born green like in Wicked. That's why I say it's like multiverse because it's a different telling of the same story.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that. See, I just saw it and I was like, because he was saying Omaha, like when he's like, oh my god,
Yeah.
you can read the Grimmery, but then like you see the boxes say Omaha, Nebraska, and I was like, oh, this guy's just a fucking
Yep,
regular ass
yep.
dude.
Right.
So
And let me take it back. That movie's okay. It's not bad.
the James Franco one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then box office. So on a budget of $145 million, and combined with number one and number two, it was $350 million. But on its first weekend, Wicked Part 1 earned $112.5 million. And it must have had some good word of mouth because as of recording, it has climbed up to $755 million.
Well, it did get nominated for an Oscar. That much I know.
Do you think it deserved it though, or
No,
no?
no, I don't think so. I mean,
It's a big budget movie. Like, it's a very obvious,
Yeah.
you know, this is going to sell
Yeah.
kind of movie. So I don't really, you know,
And it's
I think
IP.
other movies could deserve it.
and it's like you said, it's probably like word of mouth because like I remember
Not even. They just know it's going to sell because it's Wicked. People are already familiar with it.
Yeah, but usually you make that much money. You make a good amount of your return the first weekend, but it took like a couple of weeks to get up there. But then it did get up there.
yeah, that's
Like
what I'm-
it lasted long.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I didn't hear much about it in the first week or so until like a couple weeks afterwards when everybody was talking about it. So like people must have been like, "Oh my god, it's so amazing!" And then like that's what kind of thrust
Yeah,
it,
because people who want to watch a movie will watch it the first. I'll just say the first couple weekends because you know you have all weekend to watch it. Now they come out on Thursdays, but you have Thursday through Sunday to watch it, and then the next weekend. But then there's a dip, and you know movies come out each week, so that's another reason why usually the movies will decline. But this one just kept going up and up and up.
Yeah. I guess also because like you have, you know, faces that people know, like Ariana Grande. Like everybody knows like
Right,
Ariana
right.
Grande, and you know, people know that she sings. She sings very well.
Yeah.
So that kind of carries like
And I think the movie also had a little bit of controversy, you know, when it was coming out. People weren't really
yeah,
happy
because
with,
people were like saying, "Oh my god, why is Alphaba black?" Like,
Right.
who gives a fucking shit? She's fucking green in the movie. Like, let it go.
I know. Well, let it go.
Shut up.
So, and then it is marked as the highest grossing film adaptation of a Broadway musical. So we'll see if Wicked Part 2 beats that. So are you guys looking forward to Wicked for Good?
Not
I'm asking you, Oscar. I didn't know what Pooja thinks.
Not really, I guess. Like
Not really?
I mean, my brother and sister and I always plan like a sibling day, and we had one planned for the 21st, which is like the weekend that For Good comes out. My sister's like, "I'm sorry, guys, but For Good's gonna come out," and I'm just like, "Okay, great, bro, thank you." I guess. My same sister who was complaining about me like hanging out with other people
Yeah.
on sibling day, and then she's making plans for For Good.
I bet you watch it, bro.
I probably will watch it when it comes out on HBO.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm not gonna go to the theaters for that shit.
I think it'll come out. No, it'll come out, I think, on Prime. Because Amazon owns MGM, which I think is the people making this movie.
I don't care. I'm just gonna wait until it comes out on a streaming service, and then I'll watch it.
I bet you watch it in theaters, bro.
No,
No.
I mean, if my sister wants to go watch it, I'll watch it for her. But that's it.
All right. And for me, I'm not trying to watch it either. All right, folks. Well, that was the review. Thank you for watching. If you're listening to the audio version, thank you for listening. Be sure to comment your thoughts and your ranking. Do you agree with us? Do you agree to disagree with us? I think we're kind of all over the place. Share this with a friend. That's the best way to support the channel. And here is a hint at what we'll be reviewing next time.
So long, my pretties.
Bye.
We're off to see a nap.